The beauty of packaging. I was in a business meeting, and the gentleman decided to buy me lunch. He took it a level further and bought me coffee, too. At this point, I felt indebted to him. "Next time we meet, lunch is on me," I said. But he wasn't having it. I asked him how I could repay him back. He said he wanted a copy of my book, Level Up Mentality. I said sure. I gave him the book and he was happy. He thought I was going to send him an ebook, but no, I gave him the physical version. He stood there for a moment and observed it, looked at it from front to back. He was smiling very subtly, and then he gave me a heartfelt thank you. A few months prior, when I was going to launch the book, I was just going to launch it digitally. I would have made more money that way. Paperback has lower margins, but for some reason, I didn't. Why not? No clue why. The way that gentleman was amazed by the packaging of the book was the same way I behaved when I first got my copy. Holding it in my hands and observing it was something money could never buy. This book started off as a thought. Now I'm holding it. It was a magical experience. Digital is great, but something about paperback can't be replaced in my eyes. The point is that packaging matters, not only with books, but with you. In the world of perception, which is what communication pretty much is, packaging plays a role. And a few variables of packaging include wardrobe, attitude, combed hair, and voice. The parallels between a book and a person are stunning. Not physically, but conceptually. However, playing the game of perception for others first can lead to destruction. That's an easy way to become a puppet. Pinocchio status. Why would I become a puppet for trying to look good for others? You just answered the question in your question. Good for others. Looking good for others should come second, in my opinion. Looking good for yourself is a staple of confidence. Before anyone knew I had a book out, I knew. I held on to Level Up Mentality very tightly once it was delivered by Amazon. While holding it, I didn't remotely think, will others like it? My mind didn't run there. I expected it to. Instead, my mind wasn't running at all now that I think about it. But my heart was active. As I held the book, I was grateful for Rachel. Who? Rachel. She was the artist who designed the cover of Level Up Mentality. Luckily for me, she expanded from being an artist to helping new authors launch their self-published books. Rachel guided me through the book launching process. She told me what she would take care of, broke it down to utter simplicity. All I had to focus on was the content. She would take care of the rest. Since she was doing the interior design, formatting, and book cover design, I was expecting a sloppy cover at first. But no. She was an artist, remember? And she took her craft seriously. As I held the book, I admired the packaging. Don't know who said, never judge a book by its cover. But on that day, I was judging. After the initial experience of enjoying the cover for myself, that's when I introduced it to others. Ironically, it's a similar concept in the social world. What packaging allows you to suspend the mind and feel from the heart? Humans are walking books. But rather than a Rachel designing our cover, it's us serving as the Rachel. It's us serving as the artist. From voice to wardrobe to hairstyle, people are books that require packaging. Life is a game of perception, whether we want to play or not. If you do want to take charge, perception of yourself and happiness towards it is the most important rule. Hint, hint.